Good evening and welcome once again to Straight from the Sky. I'm your talk show host, Bobit Avila, and tonight we have a very special guest. He's a friend of mine who's been with me for, he was still young because his parents are so close or related to my wife. And in the end, he has been doing a very great job. I would have been his partner also. And then he did on his own a PR job. And he worked with the city of Mandawi, he worked with the city of Lapu-Lapu, and now he is Undersecretary of the Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas. I am talking about my dear friend, Jonji Gonzales. And yes, he is one guy who has never been in the show because of so many things he had to do, and I had no time to be with me. And finally, I got him on the show, and we'll be back with Jonji after this break. Please don't go away. We'll be back shortly.
Sumuko ka na! Hindi ako suko! Sumuko ka na! Hindi ako suko! Sumuko ka na!
Tagal. Parang internet mo. Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days.
Ay, sumuko!
Switch to Sky Fiber. Ay, may lag. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days. Switch to Sky Fiber.
3 major financial needs to complete financial picture. 1. Investment. To generate continuing income for when you retire. Letting money work for you. 2. Income protection. Life insurance. To protect your family if you die too soon. Life insurance protection help finance your children's education, pay estate tax, pay debts instantly. Number 3. Healthcare. To provide you healthcare when you retire or when you stop working. Someone to take care of you when you get old. What if I could tell you about a product that provides complete solution to your 3 major financial needs? Kaiser Premium Health Builder provides total solution to your healthcare, investment, and insurance needs.
Thank you for staying with us. It's really an honor and a pleasure to have with us Assistant Secretary of the Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas, Jonji Gonzales. Mayang gabi, Jonji.
May gabi, sir. In fact, kibaw ka, the reason why we might not be seeing each other very often, kaya ang kana ko nung Assistant Secretary, ang short word, ASEC, ang pasabot, asikasuhan ni, asikasuhan na. So all I do for OPAV is to asikaso everything para sa akong boss, of course, with boss namo, si Secretary Mike Dino, and sa Office of the President.
Well, I asked Mike Dino because suod naman taron sa what you call general community quarantine to be with me. Ingon na siya nako nga, pwede ba Junji ko? Kayo, sobra pa. Kidugin na kikungita na. So, he really wanted you to be on the show this time. And yes, you have a lot of things to talk about, Jonji, because after all, you had a very colorful life. And like I said, you've done a great job as far as today is concerned. But let's talk about the past. Start with your life, Jonji.
Sir, at age 19, I was in school, in college, but I also interned and even worked in the media. Nagkauban ta sa Freeman.
Correct.
Naka-intern ko sa Sunstar. Naka-intern sad ko atong panahon sa DYRC. And few years after, naka-work sad ko for a while, siguro a year as a stringer sa Inquirer, Philippine Daily Inquirer. Then I decided to go over the fence, no? Entered PR. Mao na ta tong magka-partner because I wanted really to do PR. So I did PR for maybe 20 years.
Yeah.
Started with some partners, then went on my own. And ako mga high-profile clients, Globe Telecom, at the time, Mandaue City and Lapu-Lapu City. Then here comes the opportunity in 2015 where we tried to convince then Mayor Duterte to become president, to run for president, and won. So, nikuyog man si Secretary Mike, he was appointed as Secretary for the Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas. Di sad ko kabalibad kay murag duty sad for
Kamumang kuyuga.
So why biyaay no mo na nga naa ko aning opisina and have been here since 2016 until now.
Well, when Mike and I have been a good friend for a long time, and when he asked me, ang asa kinsa may kong pilion sa daghang kay mga presidentiables, pero ang akong ganahan si Duterte for the simple reason, Bisaya, magod.
Tinuod yun,
No? And then, one thing about Duterte lang, wa ko ganahin, because he was close to the Communist Party at that time. Pero karon makita ni bitaw nga si Duterte wa na malipay sa komunista.
Tinuod, sir.
So, in a way, I was right. So, and I'm still right that he is what you call no longer supportive with the communists, and even has created a anti-terrorist bill. And the most recent, in fact, I think my column was that he actually suspended the visiting forces agreement because at that time nasuko siya kay there were senators in the US who did not give what you call visa to Senator Bato. But at the end of the day, recently, this week lang, decide siya nga katong suspension, dili na kinanglan. So, in short, VFA is back in service. And so, dako kay nang katabang, especially at this time nga China medyo nagpapita nga bully na bitaw siya. So, I'm glad that Duterte has really changed.
Actually, sir, he's really very serious against anti-communism, no? Kanang si Secretary Mike is head of Cord 7, mo ng Cabinet Officer for Regional Development sa Region 7. And he is sa Cord, siya sa murag nag-joint head sa ARPOC and RDC. And sa ARPOC, kanang Regional Peace and Order Council, nana siya what they call LCAC, so Ending Local Armed Conflict or something like that.
Yeah.
No? And he designated me as a TWG head So very serious good among effort sa communism sa Region 7, especially sa Negros Oriental nga dakong problema ang communism.
Correct.
Karon sa Bohol medyo murag nagpakitag sighting na sad si NPA. So mo na mga lugar nga gitutukan nato. And ang among worry is because of this COVID, when the economy is down, they might again try to come back. No?
Correct.
So we will have to have a very good program to make sure that they cannot come back and make a comeback, sir.
Well, we have a very good Governor Yap in Bohol, and I'm
True.
sure he can handle that problem.
True.
Di man na good ang problema sa Bohol, it's really more on certain ideologues lang. Di yun na sila what you call great in numbers.
Yes.
But like I said, the world is suffering because not because only of COVID, but because of China's what you call bullying. And I'll give you an example what happened recently to Hong Kong. They still have supposed to be 27 years remaining for the Hong Kong UK what you call agreement for 50 years at that time nga dili mo hilabot ang China mo naghimo siya one China two systems. Pero wa naman gilabay man sa China karon silang National Security Act. So in the end even America has already removed certain advantages of Hong Kong with the United States. So there will be what you call things will happen within probably the year. So we don't know. But at the end of the day, supposed to be, we are taping now on Thursday, supposed to be the next day, tomorrow, is the 31st anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre. Now, that massacre, I was there, I was invited, 33 years ago, invited to Beijing, my first foreign travel. But bitarming mga April, pero gi-cancel. Kay tungod siya naman gubot. Pag humas gubot, after the protest was quelled, suddenly we were invited, Conrad Banal, Nona Ocampo, anak na ni Kuan sa tour. And then, Velasco, and one more, I forgot the name. 5 rami ka Pilipino, ako rin, Bisaya. Usami kabuhan sa China. But this was a China under Deng Xiaoping at that time. But how things have changed since then. But anyway, let's continue. How was your kuan with Mandawi? Kay diha makanisugod sa gobyerno sa Mandawi.
Well, it was a very colorful stint sa Mandawi, sir. I entered Mandawi when the Owanos at that time had a lot of issues, no?
Correct.
It was confronting them. Ang first issue ito was the Shabulab. And it was really a very controversial issue kay gipasangin lang to si former Mayor Owano siya ko na usa sa nag-operate ato nga lab, which came out not true.
That's
no?
not true,
Naklaro gud kayo nga mga insik ra gud to nga
Correct.
unknown kayo nga nagbutang didto. And di gud ko kalimot nga when I was asked by a friend nga pwede ba nimo tabangan ang mga Owano, giingnan ko sa akong mama, ayaw gyud binuang ha kay drugs ba gyud na. So ingon ko nga sige lang ma, moadto lang ko, ako lang kay suryaon niya, ako lang gyud siyang prangkahan. Og in fact, ako gitong giprangkahan si former Mayor Tadeo Owano, God bless his soul. Close kay ito nako. Murag yun ko consider niya ikaupat niya nga anak. Kay tungod atong nga crisis, ingon siya, ako siya ginan ko. Ingon ra ba akong mama nga di gyud ta ko panion dire. Pero Mayor, kung naa gani one iota of truth sa kaning nahitabo karon mubiya gyud ko. And wa gyud ko mubiya for the last 3 years atong time. Kay wa man gyud siya kalimbigitan
Correct. Bitaw gyud. I also did my own homework. Wala gyud. How about Lapu-Lapu City?
Sa Lapu-Lapu City, I entered Lapu-Lapu City hapit na mahuman ang termino ni Mayor Boy Radasa at the time. And 9 years jud ko ni Mayor Paz Radasa. Dili 9 years, 6 years lang kay nidaog man si President Duterte.
Yeah.
So I joined her team as a consultant sa PR, and we were the one who helped her in branding Lapu-Lapu, created that brand nga historic resort city, and managed her perceptual asset, no? And hardworking man gud kayo sad si Mayor Paz Radasa.
Yeah, of course.
So di gud ka problema gid niya. She's very honest, she's hardworking. So dali kayo siya i-package, and until now even in Congress she works very hard.
Yes, that's really true. Ang problema lang katong hitabo sa iyang bana.
Yes, sir.
Kay daghang kay mga mga kanang questionable kay mga hitabo sa bana. Mas more on the husband than her.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's really true. I also looked into that. And so, ang nahitabo, I think, ni-shift na ka from that time, nibiya na ka sa kang pass kay tungod, no join na ka sa office of the, pero wa pa to mahimong opisina at the time.
At the time, wa pa, sir. In fact, after ko, while na ako ni Mayor Pass, nagsugod ko og online, ni venture ko og online, sir, sa social media. We called it 10 minutes at the time, then rebrand na mo to Magstorya. And this is a social media kanang platform where at that time ang among mga content was more for millennials o for mga entertainment, no? Onya kanang Magstorya, nakita naman ako nga at the time 2013 nga murag ang traditional media medyo maglisod na gyud, nya musud na ang social media. So moto akong entry point didto ni Sec Mike pagtabang namo ni President Duterte at the time mayor pa siya, naamang ko'y grupo sa Magstorya nga mga influencers, we call them, and he invited them to do mga content nga nag-viral. Nga di ko kalimot nga dito mi ato sa Marco Polo sa Davao, nga nanghambog siya mga amigo, tanawa niya akong post, nag-viral ni 2 million views at the time di pa gyud inana kasikat ang social media, sir.
No,
So
bitaw.
kami gyud to sa mga Bisaya nga naghimo og mga content sa iyaha, mao to'y wa na bantay sa taga Manila, sir.
Correct. Wa sila kabantay nga ang presidente nga didagan Bisayang dako. And we'll be back with Jonji after this break. Please don't go away.
Ay, may lag. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days. Switch to Sky Fiber. Bagal kasi. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days.
Ako single.
Switch to Sky Fiber.
thank you for staying with us. We're now going to talk about the involvement of Jonji Gonzales in the Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas. So, okay, Jonji, I remember during the campaign was our anniversary sa among National Motorcycle. Diha ko ka-realize, although kibaw na ko nga Duterte na ko, kibaw na ko nga popular na Duterte, pero I did not realize the magnitude. Kay pag human sa kuan na namo sa diha sa Plaza Independencia nga diha ko ka-realize nga mura siya superstar.
Rockstar.
Oh, murag rockstar. Nga to a point nga niduol ko niya kay pareha may motor sa una. Madto ko sa Davao makita may pareha may motor. Niya mo to nga kundi naman ni moong Duterte ha akong nailhan kay ilhado naman kayo niya daghan naman kay kuan gyud to a point nga makita gyud nimo nga ang mga liberal parties nawa na gyud tungod sa 6 years ni President Pinoy na daghang kay wa malipay. And so ang what you call the Bisaya has really what you call searched into their souls and really went out of their way.
Tinuod na, sir. In fact, moto naghimo mi grupo gitawag to namog Bisaya na pod. Unya ang amo ra yung effort ato was naa sa social media, no? Si Secretary Michael Dino at the time was really pushing us to do social media. Moto nga naami mga influencers gipasakay to namo siya, sir, sa taxi diha sa Casino Espanyol. Nya gay man kay to si Mayor Duterte at the time. Tulo ka batan-on ato ni Vine sangan atong grupo gipasakay na mo siya kuan para ipakita lang nga mao na yang buhat sa Davao nga mag-drive siya taxi kada gabi para makakita kung unsay nahitabo sa iyang syudad. Unya pagka viral ato unya niingon na dayon siya nga adto mo Davao, bisitahi ko sa Davao. So ni adto mig Davao, sir, gidana mo tuntulo na mo kanang social media influencers. Mga sikat man gyud ka ito sad sila, wa sa gadi ko kabantay. Ni viral good ang mga content kag gipanghimo namo with President Duterte until we invited even the Manila social media influencers to come to Davao to do content. Mao to ang iyang nahitabo, sir, kay ang mainstream media at the time medyo di man kayo friendly niya.
Dili.
Kay mura man tog nakuan nga Bisaya man
Sa Philippine Star ako ra gud.
Mao gyud, sir. So diri mi sa social media nagsigig trabaho, sir. Nya wa gyud to kabantay ang Manila at the time nga diri ay sa Visayas, Mindanao, ang mga Bisaya nagsige nagkatag og social media content nga sila lang. Himo og mga content nya the pride of Bisaya ba, sir, nga kita wa pa gid ta kasuway at that time nga naatay presidente, sir, since the last time Carlos P. Garcia siguro tong last president nga nahimong Bisaya president, sir, no. So mo to nga nindot kay itong nitabo na nagmata na lang og buntag ang mga taga Manila nga nisikat na siya. And digid ko kay limot ato nga nag-banner to sa Inquirer nga nag-lead na siya November 2 of 2015, nag-lead na siya sa survey 2015. Pero nindot kay nahitabo pagid ato, sir, kay nag-lead siya. So murag ang mga tao nitutok og kalit niya. Kinsa man ni siya, no? Nahitabo man nag-speech siya sa Sheraton Hotel. Nagputang inaman siya ni Pope, no? So kato, sir, para nako blessing in disguise gito. Because suddenly his numbers went down. And went down very badly sa January, and iyang mga opponents said wala ni siya, he is kuan di ni nato kinalantag don, ari na lang tas uban mga kontra. And even if mao na nay netabo, pero siya, sir, iyang charisma, iyang effort, iyang maski pag dito sa gyud ingon ganahan mo dagan, pero iyang heart gusto man to mo serbisyo, good, sir, makita man gyud nimo, no? Mo to nga March pa lang niingnan namin ni dito Banayo, I think we're gonna make it. No? March pa lang to, dito Banayo already told us, I think our numbers are showing we are going to make it. Pero wag gyud kumpiyansahay. He was telling us, focus on Mar Rojas. Oh, Mar Rojas gyud ang focus ato, sir. And true enough, sa last on election day, ang results sa survey, Mar Rojas number 2.
But so, that's because they use the what you call the electronic voting machine. Because why? Ako gabantay man ko kay gabantay ko sa kanang PCOS machine diha pa sa 2012 election. Then kay ngano makarealize man ko pagpilde ni Gibo nga Gibo actually kung imong i-craft ni saka man to pag eleksyon. Ngano man on the day of the election ni plato man siya. Nothing like that happens in elections. Kung imo pang
Tinuod, sir, kaya na may momentum man gyud na.
Di man gyud
Di
na
naman
mo.
na ma-stop.
Di gyud na nimo maplato.
Oh, yes, sir.
How can Pinoy nisaka niya si Gibo ni plato? Clearly nga iyang votes gikwaan gibalhens kang Pinoy. Mudang ko na kay ko suko na kay ko ng PCOS machine. And so at that time nga kang Duterte kita nako March pakibaon nako nga mudaog siya. And in fact, if you looked at your surveys, Marojas was number 4.
Yes, sir.
He was number 4. He was
Yes,
not
sir.
even number 2.
Yes, sir.
Ngano ni second siya
Yes, sir.
is a proof, another proof that they tried to cheat and using the PCOS machine pero they ran out of time.
Tinuod, sir. In fact, during hinumdum ko dito sa Manila a few days before the election, niingon na Smar Rojas nga, oh, Grace po, mag-usa ta. Dito gid ko nakaingon, apil din na ni sila.
Oh.
Kay di gid ka mobuhat ana nga
Di-
matigkuyog ka og kontra nimo.
Correct.
No? And ingon sad si President Duterte at that time sa nga nag-chopper sa meeting de avance to dito mig Luneta, pagkita niya sa kadaghan sa tawo niingon siya, kuyawan man ko atong panahon na, mura na magmudaog gyud ko ato. True enough, mudaog gyud siya, sir.
That's the same crowd that I also saw during the time of Gibo. Because ang mga taong naniadto sa rally ni Gibo was probably 5-8 times more than anyone attending the rally of Pinoy. Muna mutuo ko ni daog si Gibo. And that's why karon si Gibo kanotes kawa na gyud mo join kay naigo gid siya para niya. That's why I hope this time kamo narama mo sa office of the President Assistant in the Visayas to remove the what you call the PCOS machines and come up with something better. I did not say nga balik sa papel o lapis, although that's still kuan, although it will take a long time, but for me PCOS machine should never be used again. And I hope mabantayan na nimo labi nang ikaw OPAV ra ba ka? Kapila na ko nimo kay partner amigo mo sa Facebook. Kapila na ko kita nimo sakay helicopter, sakay aeroplano padong sa Dumaguete or Iloilo or Bacolod. Ko kanis Jonji grabe ha. Kasakay lagi kag helicopter kadaghan.
Karaan pa gyud kay sir.
Oh.
Kato lang a week ago I went to Iloilo. Kay gipaadto mi ni Sec Mike dito. So we went at around 6 o'clock, balik ra sad mig udto. Sakay sa karaan nga chopper sa AFP pero ato na lang gisalig sa Ginoo sir ang atong
tinuod.
transportation. Kay kaning Visayas sir, tulo ka regions, lain-laing isla. Lisod kay guwa kay transportation,
Correct.
di malalim.
Correct.
Oo.
Nya, saludo sa ko sa inyong gitrabaho. One of the first things that you did ang OPAV when OPAV became a reality was that you finished Tacloban.
Yes, sir.
Tell us that story.
In 18 days,
Yeah.
aligre kay to sir, November, ni Adtos Presidente, ni Ingon's Presidente namo nga dili nako no ni Mike, Secretary Mike, insya ayaw nakag-uli, anhin nakapuyo, kundi nimo mabalhin ang katong mga taga Tacloban nga naa sa unsafe zone, ipapusil tikaw. Kibaw na kas language ni Presidente. So that day, good sir, mi manguli meeting dayon tibok NGAs, iya dayong gihimuan og baseline study, pila man gyud ang wa kabalhin, pila man gyud ang naa pa diha, no? And proud enough sir si Secretary Mike, hard-working secretary, good sir, move heaven and earth, got all the support of the public and private sector. We did the transfer on the 18th day after ni-announce si Presidente, sir. And after the 18th day, pagka January, March, nabalihin na mo, sir, practically everybody dito sa North Corridor sa Iloilo. And that was our first project, sir. Nga
Kibaw
nakaingon
ko.
jud ko, ngingiga ni akong boss, grabe ka hardworking.
Muna ni mention jud ko karon kay kibaw ko nga I had to talk to you about it because for me that was the unfinished business of Manrojas. Mobitan ng storya sila karon basig mudagan sa kuno sa Manrojas, ingon ko pikat mudagan siya kay para nako wa gid siya nang himo. In fact, karon if you think about elections, may what 2 or 3 years from now, the only one from Manila is probably Isko Moreno. Other than that, wa gid taga Manila nga mo fit sa bill. Kay para nako ang office of the president has also changed. I mean, sure, Duterte musultig bastos, mangyawa, mangunsa pa diha sa, kung naastupad nimo. Nya nagsaka niya dito sa entablado, mura gyapon yang lingwahe. In short, the guy that you meet is the same guy who will talk. He will
Very
even,
authentic, sir.
oh, wa gyud na siya kumana ako saludo kung because dili siya kanang what you call hypocrite.
Tinuod,
And that is something that we're proud to have a president under President Duterte. And we'll be back with Jonji after this break. Please don't go away.
First song. Thank you.
Bilis maka-sound trip. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
For today's look,
Bilis makaganda. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
LU pare.
Bilis maka-vacay. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
Thank you for staying with us. We're now halfway to the show talking about the Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas with our good friend, Jonji Gonzales, who is the Assistant Secretary of that office. And yes, he has what you call done a lot for his boss, my good friend Michael Dino. But I know Jonji on his own. He can move things, and he has done a lot of things for the office of the office of the president in the Visayas. So, Jonji, let's now talk about kaning nahitabo sa kalibutan, di lang sa Cebu, di lang sa tibuok Pilipinas, but sa tibuok kalibutan called coronavirus or COVID-19. When did you have an idea that this was already happening?
We were already sensing it, sir, sa February. But pag lockdown yun ni Presidente's Manila, I was there 2 days before the lockdown. Sus, naguna-una na ko, kung di ko kauli ani, asa mo ko puyo. Pero nakaningkamot yun ko, sir, nga nakasakay kog plane midnight nga nakauli kog Cebu. And nagpatawag dayon og meeting si Secretary Mike. Nga nangiyag yung gisulti na mo, di ni nato maaway si COVID kung wa tay logistics. So una gidayon niyang ginauna is logistics. And that is why nindot kayo ang iyang effort, gitukod niya ning bayanihan, co-chair si Kenneth Combonpue, ang chair si Edmond Liu, and naasad ang mga LGUs. No? Ang ilang gibuhat is get testing machines up and running as fast as we can. Kaya at that time, sir, wala pa magyud ang mga SNL na to, sub-national laboratories. There was only one, RITM ra. So he said, we need to invest on kanang testing machines. So, si Cebu City donated testing machines. Si Secretary Mike Dino through Christina Lee Dino Foundation, foundation named after his mother, donate sad og testing machine diha sa Soto. Mauna nga kita ra gyud makatest at that time, sir, og daghan kaayo. Unya tungod ana naka-testa and we went further sa testing. Ni venture gyud siya og rapid test nga karon gisunod na sa tibuok ka nasod. But before that, sir, ang iyang gibuhat, aside from testing machines nga ni donate ang mga business sector, nagtukod sa gyud siya o gitawag nilag quarantine facilities kay iyang gisiguro nga di gyud mapuno ang mga hospital. Kay kung mapuno ang mga hospital, sir, asa man nimo ibutang kato mga mild ug asymptomatic patient.
Correct.
So nagtukod tag Bayanihan Center diha sa Sacred Heart School for Boys, naata sa IEC nga gikuan gyud sa mga pari, gipahuwam. Naasad ang NRA, which was built in just 26 days. A very good high-tech facility sa Cebu City na nga built in 26 days under a very extreme circumstance kay nag-execute ta atong panahon na.
Correct.
No? So proud kay taana ni Mayor Labella for doing that. So, ang iyang gibuhat nag-logistics gyud. Ikaduha niya nga gihuna-huna sad is kinahanglan mahatagan atong mga PPEs atong mga frontliner. So he called his friends, iyang own personal foundation gyud, gihatag didto sa mga frontliners. Mauna nga all over Visayas, wa pa kahatag ang national government or ang DOH, si Secretary Mike Dino nanghatag ng mga PPEs, alcohol, face mask, N95. So mao gyud na iyang paniguro because he said di gyud din nato makuan si COVID kung wa tay logistics, and this is a logistics game. Business-minded bang ni si Secretary Mike Dino, sir?
Well, Secretary Galvez was here in Cebu, and what did he say?
Well, he said nga we're doing a great job, no? In fact, proud kayo si Secretary Galvez katong nanghangyo na ang Cebu City nga ayaw namig MECQ, dapat GCQ nami. Ang nangusog yun dito sa IATF that Friday night, si Secretary Galvez, ang iyang gipanghambog ang Project Balik Buhay nga gibuhat sa Tri-City. Kaning Project Balik Buhay, sir, we do not see the enemy. Invisible ang enemy.
Correct.
Wa man tay armas. Unsa may armas nato aning invisible enemy? Duhara, PCR o rapid test kit. So ang gibuhat 46,000 households in the 10% of the household of the 3 cities gi rapid test kits per household usa ka tawo kanang naggunit og QPass. Atong nakita nga sa mga barangay nga niingon tawo no incidence of positive COVID, diha di ay incidence of COVID. And daghan di ay duha ato nakita either naa pa ongoing pa ang COVID sa anang barangay nga niingon ta nga wa may incidence og COVID anang lugara. Duha ato nakita why incidence og nangaayo na di ay. So
correct.
karon ang atong mga LGUs naanay scientific basis kung kanus-a mag-lockdown or mag-unlock sa usa ka community or sitio. Tungod anang prevalence rate testing that has also never been done in the country.
Yes.
It has never been done in the country, only in Cebu nga nabuhat na nato, and we are very proud of it, sir, nga gibuhat na ni Secretary Mike Dino kuyog sa business and public, kuyog ni Mayor Labella, Mayor Ahong Chan, ug ni Mayor Jonas Cortez.
You know, ako good, Jonji, di man kay ko ganahan mo tanaw good sa number of infected. Kaya ang tawag na para nako, kuan na sila asymptomatic na.
Yes, sir.
And it means if you're asymptomatic, di kay ka makatakod.
Tinuod.
In fact, maayo kay kag imo. Muna nakagwapos sa Cebu kay 80% asymptomatic. I always look at the number of people who died. And today, 976. In short, by the time isalida nila to on Monday, na amuabot nga litag 1,000. But kanang 1,000 nga patay, since March, that's not a very bad record. Because kadaot lang sa kaning mga WHO, they will tell you nga in ASEAN, the Philippines or Cebu is the epicenter. But if you really think about it, we are the epicenter because we do the testings.
Tinuod na, sir.
Now, let's go to Mountain Province. Pila maka-testing dito sa Mountain Province? Wa tingali mo na, zero sila dito. Parehara na sa atong pagka-March. Pag-March, katanaw naman ko, believe ko sa Central Visayas, kay, except for Dumaguete, zero. Natural, zero. Kaya wa man tayo testing. Muna itinoray. So, ang karon, ang reality is that ang Philippines is not bad. Huno na. Compare this to America, what, 250, almost 300 million Americans. 100,000 na kapin mo'y patay. Philippines, 100 million, 104 million. Wagay kaabot sa kalibo patay. I think that is a very, very good record. And in fact, last Friday, I had the occasion to really talk to the Vice President. 1 week old lang siya nga naundang, Vice President of Taiwan, si Dr. Chen Jin.
Mo na siya epidemiologist, sir, no?
Yes, he is a doctor epidemiologist, and he was on top of SARS. And that's why gihimo siya Vice President. And naundang lang siya last week. And it was the first time that Opus Dei group sa PAREF, Springdale, had a Zoom conference, appeal ko. And so, in fact, I asked him a question, mungutana ba ko? So I asked him, ako dito ko Hong Kong, nauli ko January 2. Ingon din siya, no, pag kanus ama mo nahibaw aning COVID, ningon siya, nahibaw miya na December 31, gireport ni namo sa WHO, pero wa gyud sila tagda. So, na ato ako sa Hong Kong, niabot na din na ang COVID. Here we are, the whole month of January. Then, by January 15, niingon din ng WHO nga, according to People's Republic of China, nga, kuan ko no, wa ko no human-to-human contact niya. In fact, I got even a column, I wrote a column and somebody called me a racist because I said it came from Wuhan. And I said, ang Spanish flu bitaw diin man gikan. Ang Ebola diin man gikan, di ba river man na sa Africa. So why do you call me racist? I'm not racist. Mo na ko lagot kay ko banagsara ko mo insulto sa akong mga kanang musuwat na ko sa akong kolom. Gingnan jud ako, you must be stupid. Kay nasuko siya niya, di gyud siya musulti siya nga kay turn out kaila siya nako, kaila sa kuno ko niya. So di bale okay ra. But the point is Cebu, akong gipangutana na mo, di kay ko na siya para niya, dili na ko no kinahanglan ng mass testing. Because why? Controlled, maekay na to pagka-control ang Cebu. Now, we have 3 bayanihan centers. And for me, the 3 bayanihan centers are more than enough. Kay kung imong tan-awon, mas dagang patay sa dengue, o sa tuberculosis kung imo i-combine.
Tinuod, sir.
So, this is something that you have to look into.
Yes, sir. In fact, gani sir, kung imong tanawon sa Cebu City sir or Central Visayas, Cebu City lang for instance, less than 1% ang case fatality rate nato. Nganong less than 1%? Because we have established what we call a BIC, Barangay Isolation Center. 80% as you said sir ang asymptomatic. So
Correct.
tanan asymptomatic sir, diretso sa Barangay Isolation Center. Ikabot nila dito, pakanon, hatagag vitamins, exercise, painitan para dili mo mild, dili mo kuan ang symptom, moderate ang symptoms,
Yeah.
dili madahas hospital, sir. So mo na nga very low fatality rate gyud ta sa Cebu. Now, ang ato sang gibuhat sa Cebu, mausad na ang katong testing. Kay kanay laging COVID, di man nato ikita. Karon tungod kay nag-rapid test ta, prevalence test ta, kibaw na taon sa mga barangay, red zone, green zone, yellow zone, orange zone. So, ang mga LGUs, makibaw na sila, kinsa may i-lockdown, kinsa may i-unlock na mo, based on the guidelines sa gihimo sa DOH-7. Never been done in the country. So, di lang Cebu, sir, ang among gibuhat because Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas is not just Cebu.
Correct.
It's Visayas. So, dito sa Panay, sir, we were also looking at Panay, ang among gitutukan maayo dito, nga maatiman sad nila ang ilang COVID nga problem, gipush na mo sila, nga mag-one Panay sila. Nindot kayo si Mayor Jerry Trenyas o si Governor Defensor, gipatawag nilag meeting ang lain-lain mga provincial governor ug nag-decide sila nga atong mga polisiya kinalan one Panay para di maglibog ang mga tao, border control, local stranded initiative, kanang individual, OFW, kung unsay mga policies ana, parihatan tanan para di maglibog. Mao nang ingon ko, believe sad ko sa effort sa kanang Panay
Well,
Island
that is
or sa
also
Region
due
6.
to the OPAV effort. That's the reality. And we'll be back for our final set after this break.
Huwag mo siyang pakasalan!
Bagal kasi. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days.
Ako single.
Switch to Sky Fiber.
Piman, bye!
First song.
Thank you.
Bilis maka-sound trip. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
For today's look,
Bilis makaganda. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
LU pare.
Bilis maka-vacay. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
The theory of decreasing responsibility explains how your life insurance needs change over time. In the early years, you may need a lot of life insurance coverage, but in the later years, you may not. In the early years, when you're younger, you don't have a lot of money, but in the later years, you'd better have money. How does this fit with your insurance needs? Today, when you're young, loss of income due to a premature death would be devastating. Your children are young and you might have high debt and a house mortgage. Your need for insurance is highest at this time. When you get older, retirement income is needed. Your children are grown, your debts are lower, and your mortgage is paid. If you have savings, you are self-insured, diminishing your needs for insurance. That's the theory of decreasing responsibility. By having life insurance when your financial responsibilities are the greatest, you can have peace of mind knowing your family's future is protected.
Thank you for staying with us. So now we'll talk about the what you call the interagency task force. Ako Jonji, nagsadya kong attacking Dikong because 95% mo agreement jud ko niya on many issues. But there was an issue sa IATF that last week na gi-allow na ko nilang simbahan pag-abli. So number one, mayon ko, kung gi-allow ninyo, nganong gilimitahan naman ninyo ang basilika nga napo ra katawo pasudlon? Nga in fact ang mall pasudlan man yung daghang tao. So muna ingon lagi ba nga naa sa negative. For instance, another one, the IATF agreed nga abli na general quarantine na abli ng mga tindahan, mga mga negosyo. Pero why public transportation? So can you explain that nga nun,
Well, sir, challenge yun kay na namo even kami sa Office of Presidential Assistant for the kay daghan sad kaayo mga moabot namo nga mga issues gikan sa mga LGU, sir. Kanong adlaw lang gitawagan ko ni Governor Digamo kay nag-ingon siya unsaon man ninamo na kaning mga LSI, local stranded individuals among pasudlon sa among probinsya unya wa man day nila gitest didto igabot diri positive, so wa na unta mi cases manapod na sad. Mausad si Richard Gomez sa Ormoc, inana sad na hitabo, no? Di lang kana ang issue sad sa kanang backride kay moingon man ang taas nga di gyud pwede backride. Kinalan usa ra gyud ka motor, usa ka tawo, no? But sa mga probinsya, sa mga bukid, isod ba kayong transportation dito, sir? Motor ra gyud, no?
Correct.
Ang nakanindot lang karon kay tungod aning nindot man among coordination with IATF na hatagan sad mi og opportunity nga magsigi mi og feedback nila dito, sir. And in fairness sad sa ITF, I think evolving sad ang ilang decision making. Sa una, sa omnibus guidelines sa IATF sa general quarantine dili pwede ang barbershop. Pero karon gitugutan ni nila starting June 7.
Okay.
That means nagsigig evolve, sir. As long as magsigi lang tag feedback sad nila. Kay sometimes sa good 2 hours sila dito, di nila makita ang reality on the ground.
Correct.
Siguro na ang among Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas nga magsigi og paabot nila dito og feedback gikan sa ground. And kana nga feedback, sir, naaman ko'y conversation unya ni Yusek Epi Densing sa DILG nga part sa IATF. Ako sad nang ipahibaw niya, sir. Kay para mahibaw sila nga tinuod, no? Nga numang mga mall dagko kayo, dito gani ko gahapon, perting gamaya ra hinuon gyud tawo. Pero nganong pasudlan man og pipila ka tawo, nya ang simbahan, nya kadakuan ang usa ka simbahan, napo lang ka tawo ang pasudlon.
Tinuod.
So angay sad siguro gyud ang tan-awon.
Then akong gilagutan ato nga they issued that what you call that guideline without meeting even with the Catholic Bishops Conference of the Philippines. Meaning sila ra ba? Now they should understand nga the Catholic Church mismo, Vatican, mutanaw magani sa Cebu Archdiocese as independent of it. So, nga naman di sila ka tanaw bitaw kung to think the Catholic Church has shown a lot of respect to the government by allowing the closure of our churches aron dili lagay mo katabang og takod ang mga tao. But today nga pwede na, the churches are these parishes have already prepared themselves nga taas ka ng pew, pwede man nimo nga 1 meter away distancing.
Sir.
No? So these are things that should be considered.
Kung sa plano ganit, sir, mapwede na unya kay naa may social distancing karon sa Cebu naaman tay bus system, naa may social distancing. I'm sure sa simbahan sad, sir, makaya ra gyud kay na social distancing.
Oh, another thing, ang sa the Philippine economy is really dependent on our airline industry because ang airlines niadto sa atong panahon sa akong papa, perting mahala sa plano, 13 pa gyud. So, karon perting gapuha sa plano, perting baratuha. Pero mo lagi na, nganong giundang man ang domestic flight nga importante man ta kay na for general quarantine.
Well, sir, ang gibuhat karon dinhi man to si Secretary Vince Dizon ug si Secretary Galvez usa sa ilang tumong gyud labi na sa Mactan Airport ug diri sa Bohol. Because sa Bohol they are trying to revive tourism industry as soon as they can. So ang gibuhat sa IATF nga butangan og tulo ka molecular lab ang Bohol. Naa sa airport, naa sa seaport ug naa sa usa sa LGU. Ang Mactan Airport butangan sa natog molecular lab. Kay atong tumong ana di lang para sa OFW nga i-decongest nato ang mga OFWs gikan sa Manila from outside Manila, di na mo agig Manila diretso nag Cebu or Davao or asa man nato mapasod. But we need the testing capability. I-ramp up ginato ang test kaning PCR test. So si Cebu will have its own molecular lab karon kung moabot ka pa-test ka sud kag quarantine facility, example hotel kay OFW sud man na silang hotel, wait for 2 days, you get your result, once you are negative you can go home. Mao na sa natong buhaton unya sa atong mga turista, sir. Igaabot nila kanang kuha kag swab, ig-swab nimo, you get your test in a day, Singapore is doing it in less than a day. If we can do it in a day or two, quarantine lang sa among kajot, then you can go and enjoy your tourism because 97 billion na atong industry diri sa Central Visayas.
Oh, 14
and
na po,
nawa na sa karon. We have
Dako,
9 million local, domestic, and international tourists last year. Nawa sa na karon.
In
We
fact,
need to revive it.
The year 2019, ang OFWs have contributed almost 20 billion pesos to the economy. Now, a lot of that, siguro more than 70% of the OFWs have returned to the Philippines. Muna damgos mga politiko nga mingon kuno sila nga wa na magtrabaho sa gawas, tanang Pilipino muli na dinhi. Karon na uli ng tanang Pilipino tungod sa wa na sila trabaho sa gawas. Na problema na ron ng Pilipinas. Unsaon
Tinood,
na
sir.
to? Yeah.
In fact, si Governor Lacson sa Bacolod, sir, is creating a program for OFWs and I'm very happy to see that ila mga LGUs nato sa Visayas, sir, proactive kay sila.
Correct.
Kay daghan ba kay OFWs gikan sa Visayas, seafarers alone 70% of the seafarers taga Region 6 na, sir,
Correct.
taga Panay. So manguli gyud na kay wa na may mga cruise ships, wala na
Yes.
mga kuan, no? So nindot kayo nga naghimo na ni sila mga programa ug ato ni silang suportahan, sir, sa among office nga makahimo gyud tag programa. Naon sa programa si Senator Bongo, sir, kaning balik probinsya, no? Nga para pag decongest sa Manila, Cebu, nga moadto na ni silang probinsya and hopefully kaning balik probinsya kung ato lang gyud ning matutukan og maayo, and I'm sure Senator Bongo will do a good job here makatabang sa gyud ni og decongest sa mga metropolis. Ato lang sigurohon nga makahatag gyud tag trabaho dinhi sa atong mga probinsya.
That is very good if you can really work it out. You know, my son, who is a pilot of Philippine Airlines, he finally returned to Manila and finally did his first job. Would you believe ang iyang first flight is from Manila, LA to Barbados.
Wow.
Kung mag-unsa makas Barbados, wa man ay flight ang PALS Barbados.
Oo.
Siya nagkuha ko og there are 3,000 Filipino OFWs there who probably left behind by cruise ships and they have to be repatriated back to the US and back to the Philippines. So just imagine nga kanang mga trabaho mga Pilipino who used to have jobs abroad now manguli kay wa na sila trabaho.
Yes, sir.
Muna dako ka ng trabaho ninyo sa
Sir, ang
OPAV.
dapat yun natong tutukan is agriculture because naaman as probinsya and we need all the food we need, no? So, if we can modernize our agriculture, we can modernize our kanang way of doing things. We have very good capability na ron sa online. Siguro matabangan na gihapon nato, we can create jobs gihapon for these OFWs nga manguli ay. In fact, sa Middle East, sir, we are expecting 500,000 of OFWs nga mawadan nagtrabaho dito because of the oil crisis. So
Yeah,
kana
correct.
manguliay gyud na, sir.
Naapay Hong Kong.
Naapay Hong Kong,
Oh,
tinuod,
kay
sir.
kanang Hong Kong sa una di na sila manguli kung mahimo kung rally lang di na manguli pero wa na manggod ang Hong Kong China National Security na manggod. So murag daghan ang mga taga Hong Kong manguli. So that's really a opportunity for you and your boss Michael Dino to really look into ways to find ways to look for jobs for these OFWs because it used to be ang Philippines kadawat og billions from OFWs. Ang IT industry o BPO industry only came in the year 2004. But karon ang 2019 ang OFWs ug ang supposed to be BPO nakapareha na or even ang BPO better than the OFWs. But wa naman gihapon kay wa naman trabaho.
Si Secretary Mike, sir, being a former businessman, daghan kay nasag idea sa business. In fact, one conversation namon ingon siya atong studyohan ng Israel. Kay Israel wala man ay yuta.
Correct.
Pero they have the most advanced agriculture.
Correct.
No? If we can do
Kibbutz.
that, if we can do that kind here in Cebu, for instance, no? So napaylain. ASF free ang Cebu, sir, because of Governor Guen's effort and kang Secretary Mike Dino.
Correct.
And tungod ASF free ta, sir, people will require ASF free products. Then when we are the only ASF free island in the entire kanang Philippines, basi ka ng mga manufacturing plants all over the world or even from Manila, muanhin na diri, magtukod na sila diri para maka-export na sila ASF-free product. Kay dili biya na dali-dali mawa ang ASF, kanang Asian swine
Yes,
flu.
that's really
Dugay
true.
ka na, sir. Sometimes it takes you 30 years to get out of that problem.
Well, that will give you an idea or give us an idea that your job with Michael Dino's job is far from over, and while we have run out of time, we will just ask Jonji Gonzales for his parting shots after this break. Please don't go away. We'll be back shortly.
First song.
Thank you.
Bilis maka-sound trip. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
For today's look,
Bilis makaganda. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
LU pare.
Bilis maka-vacay. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
Thank you for staying with us. Let's now ask ASEC Jonji Gonzales for his parting shots. Jonji?
Salamat, Sir Bobit. No? Ang ako lang yung ibalik-balik, GCQ na ta, and hopefully in a very short period of time, mahimo na sa tang modified GCQ, kay kita ra very advanced kaayo ang atong planning, so pwede na natong ma-convince ang IATF na kaya na sa Cebu mag-GCQ and even other areas sa Visayas. Pero dili ingnon nga GCQ na ta or MGCQ na ta, ngawa na si COVID, naa gihapon si COVID, kay 80% sa atong mga katawhan nga nag-positive asymptomatic, why symptomas. So ayaw huno na nga GCQ na, pwede na kang mugawas, di ka mag-wear og mask, o di ka mag-alcohol, palihog lang. Kung why kinahanglan mugawas, stay home lang gihapon. Ang atong gobyerno, si Presidente Duterte, naningkamot gyud og maayo, no? Iya man gyud nang nindot magay ang mga relasyon sa lain-laing mga nasod, naniguro gyud na siya nga iyang paniguro bakuna gyud. Kay kung naa na tay vaccine, di na ta makuyawan nga maigo sa COVID. Ug atong Senator Bongo nga mausay sidekick gyud ni Presidente Duterte, nagsige gyud hunahunag unsay mga programa nga mahimo para sa atong mga returning of FWs, kaning atong mga nawad-an og trabaho. So kana iya sad nang gihunahuna ug si Secretary Mike Dino nga maoy nagtimon karon sa Visayas. Dili malalim ang Visayas kay lain-lain biya mga isla, tulo ka regions, 20 million Visayans man ni atong giatiman, and si Secretary Dino daghan sa tiyag idea how to reopen, restart, and help to the tourism industry kay kita biya sa Visayas, labi na ang Cebu ug ang Western Visayas ug ang Bohol ug Negros Oriental ang epicenter of tourism, and we need to revive it as soon as we can para mabuhi tang tanan. Og daghang salamat kay Sir Bobit, daghan kayong salamat sa imong mga suking tigpaminaw.
Well, thank you again, Jonji Gonzales. Finally, I caught you in my show. And finally, we had a very, very good conversation on what the Office of the Presidential Assistant in Visayas has been doing. And yes, if Cebu has been doing great, imagine ang to for almost 3 months, 11 ray patay sa Cebu. So, perting gamaya na, mas daghang pang patay na ligsan sa motor o disgrasya. Mas daghang pang patay sa dengue. So really, Cebu, swerte tingita because of the Santo Niño, ang atong 80% sa gitistingan, asymptomatic. In short, dili na sila katakod. And if you really think about it, let us look for a new normal for us. A new normal is a very simple thing. Pag sulob lang mask, lakaw lang kung kinanglanon mo lakaw, pag social distancing lang yun, and make sure nga manghugas ka sa imong kamot. Kay para nako muna siya until we get a what you call a vaccine that will really get rid of the COVID-19. So I'm really happy that we have with us Jonji Gonzales for our show, and that he explained it very, very easily and carefully, that in his past, 3 years with the OPAV, he has really done a lot of things for Central Visayas. And you've heard it here and straight from the sky. I'm Bobit Avila. Thank you and good night.